Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Monica. In today's video, I am going to be painting my kitchen island and decorating the inside of what you can it's hard to explain. But before I get started, I want to quickly tell you about this brand new app that I have been using to save you some money. It is so quick and easy. All you have to do is scan your receipts and you will start earning points, and you can use those points towards gift cards. Okay, you guys, so I just got back from the store and I did go to Trader Joe's and TJ Maxx and Home Goods, and I will be using some of these items in my video today, and I can't wait to show you what they are. But first, I want to show you how this app works. It is so quick and easy. Anybody can do it, and you don't have to upload any type of bank information or anything like that. So what you do is you just quickly scan your receipts and then you upload them and you start earning points. It is that easy. And these points can turn into gift cards that are redeemable for anything like your favorite restaurant, Amazon, Visa, or MasterCard gift cards. And right now, when you sign up using my promotional code Monica Rose, you will earn 4,000 points when you scan your first receipt. So once you sign up for Fetch, you can earn even more points by referring your friends and family to the app from October 15th to October 20th. There is a limited time bonus of 7,000 points for every 2 friends you refer. So check out the app for details. Some of the other competitors make you scan barcodes. Most make you select specific offers before or after you scan. Fetch Rewards takes away all of these complications and makes the whole process very simple. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Install, sign up, and scan. And it's not just taking photos of your receipts and earning points there. You can also start earning points when you purchase items online. I went back and added points to my account by just going back and seeing what I had purchased on Amazon. You guys, it is really that easy. The Fetch Rewards app will give you points for grocery receipts, but you will earn even more points if you purchase items that match the brands they work with. Currently, they work with over 230 brands, and that list is growing. That list also includes many brands of beer and wine. Go ahead and check out the list for all of the participating brands within the app and earn even more points. You guys, I can't stress how easy this is and how much fun it was watching all of those points add up. So go ahead and pause this video right now, click on the link that I have in my description box, sign up using my promotional code Monica Rose. Also, don't forget, from October 15th through the 20th, refer your friends and family to the app and you will get an extra 7,000 points for every 2 friends you refer. It really is that quick and easy to start earning points to turn into gift cards. Okay, so now I'm going to get all of my items put away, and the first thing that I'm going to do is get these flowers cut and put in a vase right away. I don't know if you guys have a Trader Joe's where you live, but I cannot go into a Trader Joe's and not buy a bouquet of flowers. They always have a huge selection of beautiful flowers, and they're always fresh, and I loved this bouquet. I could not pass it up.
Tell you what you did wrong, then ask it to come over. Not very good with decisions, know what's right, but I don't listen, I don't. And I complain and dismiss it, then I keep on reminiscing. I know, baby you're bad, baby you're bad, baby you're bad. Baby, you're bad for business. Baby, you're bad. Baby, you're bad. Baby, you're bad. Baby, you're bad for business. Baby, you're bad for business. Not good with consequence. I find myself back again.
In one of my recent videos, I did a fall shop with me, and I did show this blanket. I did not purchase it at the time, but I did end up going back and getting it. I was so happy it was still there. I got this at Home Goods. It was $19.99, and I think it's going to look so pretty on my couch. I also purchased this Food is Good, Wine is Better sign. I got this at HomeGoods as well. It was $5.99. I am going to use this in the video today. And I also purchased this really pretty wooden bowl. I loved the distressed painting on the sides. This was $16.99, and then I had also purchased a wine rack. You can see it sitting on my counter there. I forgot to kind of show you the details of that, but I'm going to be using the wine rack in this little area right here that I am cleaning out. And in the beginning of the video, I was trying to explain this little like cubby in my island, and it was kind of hard to explain. When we first moved into this house, I do believe this was originally for wine, and that's what I'm going to turn this back into. So I'm going to get it all cleaned out and wiped down really well, and then I'm going to take off like all of the hardware and stuff like that. I'm going to remove the doors and all that fun stuff, and then I'm going to start painting.
Baby, you're bad. Baby, you're bad. Baby, you're bad. Baby, you're bad for business. Baby, you're bad. Baby, you're bad. Baby, you're bad.
Okay, so this is the paint that I will be using to paint my island. It is like a few shades darker than a bright white. This is going to match the rest of my kitchen perfectly. I do not know the name exactly. When we purchased an extra can, they didn't add the name, but I did show you the numbers right there on the top if you want to go back and screenshot what that is. I'm just going to get this mixed up and start painting. I also want to add that I am not an expert at painting, and I made the huge mistake of not priming first. When I did my kitchen cabinets in here, I did all the things. I sanded, I added a few coats of primer, and then I painted, and it was a very slow process. But I figured since this was already painted and it wasn't like a gloss, I didn't have to add a primer, and I totally regret that. It was not easy for the paint to stick, and it just took a really long time to do, and I felt like I had to add a little more coats than I normally would have. But this is how I did it. I just went in with a small brush and I just kind of did all of the trim first, and then when I was finished with that part, I went in with a really soft roller and I rolled the rest. And I want to say this took me about maybe 3 coats to completely cover.
I started fighting 'cause I was scared of it all. And isn't it glorious how love gets the best of us? Yeah, I got feelings, but I'm a tough one sometimes. Please move close to me. You love differently, so move close to me. Love me differently, differently. Please move close to me. You love differently, so move close to me. Love me differently, differently.
Okay, so I just recently redid my kitchen, and I was like trying to declutter my countertops and all that stuff. And I did not want to keep my knife set here on the countertops. I wanted to put it away somewhere and just have it out of sight. So I ordered this knife block, and this actually goes inside the drawer. So what I'm going to do is empty this drawer. Don't know where I'm going to put that stuff, but I will find a place for it. And then I'm going to place this in there and then set my knives in there, and I will free up a little more counter space. I know I feel like this video is like all over the place right now, but I really wanted to share this with you, and I will leave this linked in my Amazon favorites in case you are interested. So once I got this drawer all nice and cleaned out, I actually did end up going through those items and just kind of tossing those that I don't use or that were broken, and then the ones that were in really good shape I set aside and I just took to like Goodwill. So I just want to say how much I love this knife block. Everything fit perfectly except for my scissors, and I just set them in the drawer right beside that with my other utensils. But I love how everything fit. It was so nice and organized looking, and it fit perfect in this side drawer, and I absolutely love it. And I will go ahead and leave that linked in my description box if you are interested. And I did purchase that off of Amazon, and I may have already said that already, but I just wanted to let you know.
The sun's shining, shines where you are. Hold on.
So as I was waiting for the first coat of paint to dry on my island, I just went ahead and started going through some of my drawers and decluttering, and I noticed that I really need to go through all of my drawers and cabinets here in this kitchen and do a really good declutter. I noticed there are so many items that I have not used in so long, and I could donate those or just kind of get rid of them. Like a lot of there was so many broken items that I don't even know why they were in here. But I am definitely going to be going through my entire kitchen and doing a really good declutter.
If not you, tell me who do you?
So I ended up staying up super late that night, and this is the next day. The paint is all nice and dry. I probably added maybe 3 coats, and normally I would let them dry a full 24 hours and cure really well. I was rushing this one. I don't recommend doing that. The paint did end up turning out fine and dried perfectly okay, but if you want to really do a really good job at painting cabinets, you really want to take your time and use the proper steps. So here I am just adding the cabinet doors back on, adding all of the hardware back on, and then I'm just going to get everything nice and cleaned up, and then I'm going to show you how I decorated that front cubby.
I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let.
So here's the wine rack that I ended up purchasing at Home Goods, and it was $24.99. I loved the warmth of the wood that was on here. It wasn't necessarily like that really pretty shabby chic type of holder like I would normally have chose, but I loved that it just had a very simple look, and I didn't want to have it too like fancy or anything like that, and it fit perfectly in here. And then I wanted to add a little bit of character by adding some of my wine corks that I have, and you will see here in a few minutes that I did end up switching that out. They are in a glass jar right now, and I thought it would look so much prettier if I added them to this this decorative piece here. I did purchase this at Marshall's probably maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and I thought they looked so much better, and it just helped bring in that white to kind of break up those dark colors that I had in here with the scale and the wood pieces from the wine rack.
I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your end destination.
So while I was at Trader Joe's, I not only purchased a few bottles of wine for my wine rack, I also purchased some scones. And what I love to do is just add something kind of pretty and decorative to my countertops. And I love doing this by using baked goods, and I purchased some blueberry scones and some, I think those were orange cranberry scones. These were really good, by the way, but I just took them out of the packages and then I just added them to this cake plate, and it looks so pretty, and it honestly looks like you just baked some baked goodies and just added them to your kitchen. And I do this a lot, and I think it's a really good trick to just make things look a little more homey and just really comforting in here.
I hope I'll be your destination.
So I thought it would look really pretty if I added a couple shelves over here between my window and my cabinet, and I wanted to add some of my kitchen items to these shelves, like decorative pieces, and I thought it would look really pretty adding a glass jar over here and then displaying my copper measuring cups that I just recently purchased. I got those at HomeGoods. I also purchased those 2 shelves at HomeGoods, and then I'm just going to add a couple more kitchen items up here. I did end up switching that top shelf around a little bit.
As we lay down to reflect upon it all. It's been a while since we stumbled out, since you dragged me out from the dark. Even now, when time has passed, I owe you all, 'cause I could not bring myself to try. And even now, when we are old, stay in my heart, 'cause I wanna know how to move on.
So I felt like that top shelf was just a little bit too busy, so what I decided to do was take a few of my wooden rolling pins, add a little bit of jute string to tie them together and hold them nice and secure, and then I just kind of set that right on top of the shelf, and I thought it looked perfect.
Under all, yeah, it's been a while, but I remember it. Even if I lose my mind, I'd still recall that even now, when time has passed, I owe you all, 'cause I could not bring myself to try. And even now, when we are old, stay in my heart, 'cause I wanna know how to move on. Even now.
So now that I have all of my decorating finished here in this kitchen, I am just going to clean up my mess, and then I will give you an overview of how everything looks. And I did end up using that wooden bowl as a base to set right underneath that vase of fresh flowers, and I thought it looked so pretty, and I just love how everything turned out. This kitchen looks so nice and clean and open, and I love how decluttered everything is now, and I really love how the kitchen island turned out as well. I also want to quickly remind you to make sure that you check out my description box for that Fetch app and add it to your phone right away. Trust me, you will absolutely love it, and you will love earning rewards so you can turn those into gift cards. All of the information is located in my description box, as well as the link to click on. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please be sure to give me a thumbs up if you did. Make sure that you hit that red subscribe button if you are new. I hope you guys all have an amazing day. I will see you in the next one. Bye!